Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to give you 8 latest defense updates. Number 1, Swift UAV evolves into design refinements. India's stealth wing flying testbed, that is Swift, unmanned combat aerial vehicle, a 1-ton technology demonstrator is set to undergo significant design refinements as it transitions from a developmental platform into a full-fledged program for the Indian Air Force. Originally conceived by the DRDO to validate critical technologies for stealth and unmanned flight, the Swift UAV has now received the IAF's approval to evolve into an operational combat system, marking a pivotal moment in India's quest for advanced aerial capabilities. This development, announced in early 2025, reflects the IAF's growing commitment to integrating stealth UCAVs into its arsenal to address modern warfare challenges. Next, cutting-edge gallium nitride-based ESA radar. India's airborne early warning and control capabilities are set to receive a significant boost with the upcoming Netra Mk1A and Mk2 programs. These advanced airborne warning and control systems, developed under the aegis of DRDO, will incorporate state-of-the-art gallium nitride-based transmit-receive modules in their active electronically scanned array radar plates. This marks a substantial technological leap over the existing Netra Mk1, which relies on solid-state gallium arsenide-based radar technology developed by the Electronics and Radar Development Establishment in Bengaluru. The transition to GAN-based systems promises enhanced performance, greater efficiency, and superior operational capabilities for the Indian Air Force. Next, unveiling Ajita SR and Ajita LR SAM solutions. Hyderabad-based VEM Technologies made wave at Aero India 2025, held at Air Force Station Yelahanka in Bengaluru, by showcasing its indigenously developed Ajita SR, that is short range, and Ajita LR, that is long range, surface-to-air missile system. These advanced air defense solutions, displayed prominently at the Biennial Aerospace Exhibition, underscore VEM's growing prowess in delivering cutting-edge military technology tailored to India's strategic needs, with detailed specifications revealed. The Ajita series promises to bolster the Indian Armed Forces' ability to counter a wide spectrum of aerial threats, from low-altitude drones to high-speed aircraft. The unveiling aligns with India's push for self-reliance in defense manufacturing under the Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative. VEM Technologies, a key private sector player, will over 3 decades of experience in aerospace and defense, leveraged Aero India 2025 to demonstrate its capability to design, develop, and produce world-class missile system. Next, why the Indian Air Force must prioritize force multipliers. The Indian Air Force faces an unprecedented challenges preparing for a potential two-front war against Pakistan and China, two adversaries with growing military capabilities and a history of coordination against India. With its fighter squadron strength dwindling to 31 against a sanctioned 42, the IAF has often found itself mired in debates over procurement delays and shortages. However, instead of fixating On the slow pace of acquiring new combat aircraft, the IAF must leverage the center's allocated capital to bolster its force multipliers, assets that enhance combat effectiveness without solely relying on numbers. Next, Pakistan keen to purse F-16. Pakistan Air Force finds itself at a crossroad, juggling modernization ambitions with the realities of an aging fleet. Despite buzz about acquiring advanced Chinese fighters, the J-10CE and the fifth generation J-35A, Pakistan remains steadfast in its desire to bolster its F-16 inventory with additional Block 52 jets. This pursuit intensified amid rumors that the United States might sell F-35A stealth fighters to India, prompting Islamabad to seek 18 to 36 more F-16 in Block 50 or 5th configuration. With a fleet dominated by older midlife update Block 1520 jets nearing the end of their service life and a small contingent of newer Block 50 to 52 aircraft, the PAF is racing to sustain its combat edge beyond 2030 to 35. Now, the F-16 Fighting Falcon has long been the PF's premier fighter, a symbol of its qualitative edge since the first Block 15 jets arrived in 1982 under the Peacegate programs. Next, pioneering metal foam to shield Bharatiya Space Station, that is BSS. As the Indian Space Research Organization ISRO gears up to launch the Bharatiya Antariksh Station, in India's ambitious space station project slated for completion by 2035, the extraterrestrial manufacturing team at IIT Madras is working tirelessly to ensure its safety in the unforgiving vacuum of space. Leading the charge is a groundbreaking initiative to develop metal foam, a lightweight yet resilient material designed to shield the station from micrometeoroids and space debris. Complementing this effort, the team has constructed a state-of-the-art microgravity drop tower, the fourth largest of its kind globally, to study materials under zero gravity conditions, alongside pioneering welding techniques tailored for space environments. The fusion of innovation positions IIT Madras at the forefront of India's spacefaring future. Next, developing framework to protect critical infrastructure against ballistic missiles. India Institute of Technologies Madras researchers have developed a framework that can boost the protection of critical infrastructure in the country against the threat of ballistic missiles. The framework will help designers develop innovative solutions for improving the ballistic resistance of reinforced concrete panels. Using computational simulation, the research studied the impact of missiles on reinforced concrete, which is the main material used to construct vital structure ranging from military bunkers, nuclear power buildings, and bridges to runways. Next, India-China ties made positive strides. Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi said on Friday that India-China relations have made positive strides and achieved a series of encouraging outcomes at all levels after last year's breakthrough ending the over 4-year-long military standoff in eastern Ladakh. Thank you.